Health and nutrition is a vital part of our lifestyle, and it must be emphasized how important it is, especially when it comes to today's communities of color. The relationships that we're having is becoming a national standard that there needs to be emphasis put in how important it is to change our habits of eating, and in particular, the way in which we deal with our lifestyles on a day-to-day basis. Exercise is so important.
Right.
I'm here now with Mr. Ron Alston, who's part of My Father Knows Best, and Ron has been very instrumental in raising awareness about how important it is for men in particular to start really being serious about their health. And Ron, you have a testimony in particular in relationship of sharing just what has happened in your lifestyle to give you a tremendous change in your attitude and the things that you do. Why don't you share with us what you have gone through in the past few months?
Well, recently, Herb, I just had a colon operation, and I was very surprised that when I had the operation, the doctor told me that it was colon cancer. And I was like, Jesus. And first thing, when you hear that, you're like, wow, it's over.
A death sentence,
obviously. Yeah, you say it's over.
And I guess it's not so much to the extent that you think that you're dying.
Right.
Just you probably think you don't have enough money to treat yourself.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, you know, God is good. So what happened to me after I found that out, I had the operation back in March. A good friend of mine, Super Bowl champ, David Tyree, after I got out the hospital, he did mention this to me before I found out that I was ill. So when I got out the hospital, Tyree came up to me on my birthday, and he handed me a box, and he said, Ron, he said, I want you to start drinking this right now. Of course, you know, we get it. You don't start drinking it. You take it home, and like I did, put it on the pool table. So anyhow, a few days later, I looked at the box, and I said, you know what? I better drink this. It might be something very good. So I got the product out the box, and I read it, and I said, wow. Because after I read this, there are things in here that I tried to buy when I got out of the hospital.
Okay.
But it was so expensive,
okay,
I couldn't afford it. So I started drinking this back in November. And I didn't have to go to Whole Foods no more. I didn't have to go
to look for the kind of ingredients that are
ingredients. Yeah, I mean this here.
Because you're still Whole Foods is really a good place to invite yourself in terms of getting the right products. But the reality is that the dietary supplement that you have found, the type of energy level that you've been able to witness, has it really made a difference in your lifestyle?
Truthfully, yes, because I wouldn't be here now talking to you if it didn't.
Now, are you? How old are you?
I'm 50 years old now.
You're 50, and I'm 55, and certainly I have I took my colonoscopy at 50, and I think that was pretty much the same thing that you did. You said because of the way that it has been characterized, and it urges us at 50 to go and take it. But we found something different about that.
Oh, yeah, no. I tell everybody, don't wait till you're 50. Don't wait till you're 50 to get your colon checked. Go way before that.
Or even in as much to just really go and have treatment. Earlier during the year, I had an opportunity to give blood, just as simple as that. And from there, I was able to find out my blood type, how my cholesterol is, and what is needed in terms of putting together a way in which I can continue to stay healthy.
Right.
When you have been able to accomplish, because I was doing Take Shape for Life for a while.
Right, I remember that.
And there are a number of different supplements that are out on the market, but a lot of them really aren't working as well, or you can't afford them.
Exactly. Well, like I told you, when I got out of the hospital, I was going to Whole Foods and buying a couple of products.
Right.
And before you know it, when I look at the cash register, I was like saying, oh
how
my
often
God.
am I going to come back here?
Yeah.
That comes back to, if you're being diagnosed for a terminal illness,
right? How
do I afford the treatment?
Right, exactly. So what I've done after David Tyree introduced me to this enterprise, I said to myself, wow, it's 31 organic herbs in here, which you would have to have a lot of money to buy 31 organic herbs.
Organic herbs, right?
Right.
And,
So
and understanding what organic is really about.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what?
Because it's a specific treatment
Exactly.
of the products.
Exactly.
That gives them that status of being organic. It's a special process that you go through.
Exactly. So what saved me, Herb, when David Tyree introduced me to this, here it is now. I'm only spending $60
Okay. A month.
a month.
Okay.
So I would take one bottle of this per month. Per month.
Mm-hmm.
And I told myself, I said, well, do this stuff really work? So I took one bottle. Now, you mix it, and you can mix it in regular water, or you can mix it in a smoothie.
Right.
However you want to mix it. So I said, well, let me see, do this stuff really is what it's going to do.
How long did it take for you to recognize results?
Actually, a little over a month for me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has different bodies.
Did you lose any pounds in the process?
No, that's.
You
I'm
didn't
glad
lose any weight.
Not. I didn't want to lose any weight.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't want to lose any weight because I remind you, I've been in the hospital for almost a month.
Right.
So I didn't want to lose any weight. But this company has a weight loss natural product.
Okay.
So what happened when I took this for over a month, I said, well, when I go back to the doctor, I see what my doctor say. So I was taking chemo. My right-handed guy. I was taking chemo. One day, the doctor came in the room. He said, I'm taking you off your medicine today. And I looked at him, and I was like, taking me off my medicine. And he took me off my medicine. He said, because everything I was looking for, I don't see it. And I know I was drinking this stuff here to clean my body out. So far, every time I went back to the doctor, now if you count these bottles, all of these are empty.
Okay.
That shows you
How often do you have
how long I've been taking it.
And you say it's once a month? So
I was taking it like once a month.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half a year already.
Exactly. And so far, I've been off doctor treatment.
Really?
Exactly.
Okay.
And what really got me, one day I went to my doctor to get a checkup. And as I was sitting on the examining table, after my doctor checked me out, he said, I looked over and I reached into my bag and I grabbed a bottle of Enterprise, my personal bottle that I was taking. I said, well, let me show my doctor what I'm taking. I'm under doctor's care. Let him see what I'm taking. So I reached over and I said, Doc, I said, this is what I'm taking. So he grabbed the bottle from me like this, and he read the ingredients. And when he read the ingredients, Brother Herb, he looked at me and he said, I want a bottle of this right now. Mm-hmm. And I looked at him, I said to myself, I said, my doctor want a bottle of Enterprise? But it didn't dawn on me that my doctor is from the islands.
Okay.
Most people from the islands, what do they know?
They definitely know about
Herbs.
organic herbs.
They know about herbs. So my doctor that just operated on me a few months ago, he looks at me and said, well, Ronald, do this here come in a pill form. I said, yes, it do. He said, when can you get it to me? I said, maybe tomorrow. He said, I want it right now. Wow. So I said to myself, if my doctor read this bottle and told me he want this product the very next day, I said, he got to see something good in this.
Wow.
You know?
For those of you who are just viewing with us, we're here with Ron Alston, Executive Director, President, CEO. Not
Right.
Executive Director, but President, CEO of My Father Knows Best. My Father Knows Best is a community-based organization, and Ron has been sharing with me some of the things that you have gone through in relationship to health and wellness. Holistic medications have always been taboo. But nowadays, we're really learning from experiences that they may enhance your body better than certain medications.
Exactly.
How do you think this kind of approach is going to be helpful in your opportunity to raise awareness about health and wellness?
Well, so far, Herb, as I've been moving around different ethnic communities, you know, I was in doing things in our community. I also been traveling with Super Bowl champ David Tyree into other communities, and you know, they asked me to tell my story, what it's doing for me. I can only tell you what it's doing for me. Recently, I went down to see my doctor. I was not getting a checkup. So I asked David Tyree, I said, listen, I said, you want to ride with me and we go do a photo op with my doctor? And I set up, he said, sure. So we goes down to the hospital where my doctor was working that day. So Tyree reached in his bag and pulls out a bottle of Enterprise. So him and my doctor was just talking. How they say it on the street, they was just kicking it. So I was standing over there. So after a while, I seen my doctor talking to Tyree. He was like, yeah, Ronald Alston that's my man. And my doctor goes into the product. So he tells Tyree, he said, you know, he said, Tyree, it's stuff in here good for your heart, good for diabetes, good for cancer, good for this, good for that. And I'm standing up there like, he ain't tell me all of this. But the thing about it is, with 31 herbs, natural organic herbs, we know what herbs do for your body. So if you're putting 31 herbs in your body every day, they splitting up, they troubleshooting your body. Because this one going here, that one going there, that one going there. And so far, like I said, I'm only explaining what's been going on to me. I'm not telling nobody that Enterprise is a miracle product, but it's been helping me.
And certainly what we are emphasizing is the fact that there are alternatives, and medication itself is certainly something that is going to be useful in our lifestyles, but we can be proactive and not wait until we need to have potent medications to construct a better lifestyle for us. We can begin early, and this is one of the methods that we certainly would like to introduce and make you aware of. You'll be able to get more information about the product and the testimony of Ron Alston if you visit our website, www.wecarepartners.com. Ron, we certainly are going to make a link where they can be able to get in contact with you through Impacts. Impacts is Impacts World.
Impacts World has a full line of organics product, and even with this product here, Delta E is a food.
And they have a way in which you can be educated about how these actual products really work.
Testimonies.
And it can be educational.
More
than the aspect of selling a product. It's about learning how you can make your lifestyle better. And that's what's so important about what we do in our role as being men and mentors in our community. We certainly appreciate you coming by.
Thank you very much, man.
And we'll certainly do whatever we can to make sure that people understand exactly what's happening. We'll incorporate in a lot of our efforts in our fundraising opportunities as well.
And I urge you guys in this community, go and get your colon checked. That's very serious. Go and get your colon checked.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Talk to you again.